You have to check out this YouTube channel I just subscribed to, Medicos Victory. They have great content.
Hey there, welcome to Spotify podcast. The topic of today's podcast is the Aconitum Napellus, that is the most important and most famous remedy for great fear and anxiety of the mind. So, what is the common name? Is a monk's hood, and the family it belongs to is a Ranunculaceae. In general, it generally indicates the acute and the recent cases occurring in a young people, especially girls of full plethoric habits who leads a sedentary life, persons easily affected by atmospheric changes and dark hairs, eyes, rigid muscles, muscular fibers. ठीक है. Complaints caused by exposure to cold air, dry north and west winds, or exposure to draft of cold air while in the perspiration, bad effects of choked perspiration. These are the causes of aconitum. ठीक है. The mental symptoms are the great fear and anxiety of mind with a great nervous excitability, afraid of going out, to go into a crowd when where there is an excitement or many people to cross a street. These are the mental symptoms of the aconitum. Now, the contenance of the expression of fear, the life is rendered miserable by fear, is surely his disease will prove fatal. Predict the day he will die, and fear of death during pregnancy. Restlessness, anxious, does everything in very great hasty and must change position often. Everything hastles him. Now the pain of the aconite is the pain is intolerable. They drive him crazy, and he become very restless at night. According to Hahnemann says whenever aconite is chosen homeopathically, you must, above all, observe the moral symptoms and be careful that it closely resembles them. The anguish of a mind and the body, and the restlessness and the disquiet not to be allied. This mental anxiety, worry, and fear accompanied the most trivial ailments. Music. The music is unbearable and makes her sad. Is also given in the Sabadilla during menses. The female can't hear the music, and also given in the nitric acid. Natrum cure. On rising from a recumbent position, the rat face becomes deadly pale, or he becomes faint or greedy and falls, and he fears to rise again, often accompanied by vanishing of sight and unconsciousness. Amenorrhea in a plethoric young girl after fright, to prevent suppression of the menses from for the congestive stage of the inflammation before localization takes place. In fever, the aconite is used as the skin is dry and hot, and face is red and pale, and red alternates. Burning thirst for the large quantity of cold water, intense nervousness, restlessness, tossing about in agony, becomes intolerable towards the evening and on going to sleep. Convulsions on aconite are the inner teething children's heat and jerks, twitching of the single muscle, and child groans in its fist and farts and screams, and skin is hot and dry and a higher fever. Cough of the aconite is the cough and croup, dry, horsey, suffocating, loud, rough, croaking, hard, ringing, wheezing on expiration, in causticum, on inhaling, in spongia. For dry and cold wind, from dry and cold wind or a draft of air, aconite should never be given simply to control the fever. Never alternates with other remedies for that purpose. If it be a case requiring aconite, no other drug is needed, and aconite will cure the case. Unless indicated by the exciting cause, is nearly always injustice in the first stage of the typhoid fever. The aggravating symptoms of the aconite are its symptoms aggravates in the evening and night. Pains are insupportable in the warm room and when rising from bed, lying on the affected side. Also, lying on the affected side is also given in the hepar and the nux moscata. The symptoms ameliorates in the open air is also given in a aluminium, McCarp, then pulsatilla and the samarilla. And the medicine is related to and complementary to coffea in a fever and sleepless intolerance of pain in arsenic in traumatization and to sulfur in all cases. Rarely indicated in a fever with